Elemental Sulfur video project for Geology 2301, produced by Nat Kaun and Atakhalti Bahata. The sulfur mineral. I'm gonna talk first its chemistry. Sulfur has got a symbol S, and it is a native non-metal mineral offered as S8, and it has got an atomic number of 16 with mass number 32. Sulfur has 3 energy levels, K, L, M, and 2 electrons in the first shell, which is K, and 8 electrons in the second shell, which is the L, and these 2 shells are stable, and the third shell has got 6 electrons, which are the valence shell, which is unstable. Either it has to got 2 electrons to get stable, or it has to lose 6 electrons to get stable. Sulfur has an electronegativity 2.4 and 2.5, which is among the high nonmetals. Basic properties of sulfur: melting point 115.21 degrees Celsius, and its boiling point is 444.6, and at this point it turns yellow, and the density 2.079 gram per centimeter cube, and has specific heat is 0.71 joule per gram Kelvin, and its heat of fusion is 1.717 kilojoule per mole, and atomic radius is 1.09 angstrom, and it is a pure electric. Chemical bonds of sulfur. Sulfur 8 atoms are bonded together covalently, forming rings of sulfurate groups. These rings of sulfur 8 are also bonded to each other with van der Waals forces, as you can see from the picture. Unique characteristics of sulfur. In general, as you know, double bonds are stronger than single bonds, but in sulfur, its single bonds are much stronger than its double bonds.
Elemental sulfur has an orthorhombic crystal system where A is not equal to B and B is not equal to C, and alpha, beta, and gamma are equal to 90 degrees. The following videos will demonstrate this better. Mineral properties of sulfur is its color is yellow when pure to brown and black when it's not. Mohs hardness is 1.5 to 2.5, and it has poor cleavage and it exhibits conchoidal fracture. Sulfur has a white streak, that its habit is massive, reniform, and stalactite, and sulfur is non-fluorescent. First major area of elemental sulfur production was in Sicily. Italy was the sulfur production leader till the mid-1900s. The United States then took over as the leading producer of elemental sulfur. In 2008, 9.4 million tons of elemental sulfur were produced. In 2000, the last sulfur mine closed in the United States. Most of the sulfur is reclaimed from industrial sites that have to comply with environmental protection laws. Elemental sulfur production is focused in 26 states. Louisiana and Texas produce 46% of this total. The production comes from refineries, coking plants, and natural gas processing. Worldwide, there are estimated to be 2 billion tons of elemental sulfur contained in natural gas, oil deposits, and tar sands. 600 billion tons are estimated to be in coal deposits and oil shale. Iraq could have the largest elemental sulfur deposit in the world. The Mishraq near Mosul in northern Iraq could have 100 to 250 million tons of elemental sulfur. In 2003, this site was the location of a record largest release of sulfur dioxide, which was calculated to be 21,000 tons a day, and 600,000 tons total. This was attributed to a fire at the plant. 3 locations in Italy have good sulfur crystals: Emilia-Romagna province in Italy, Agrigento province in Sicily, and Caltanissetta province in Sicily. Here's an example of a crystal from Emilia-Romagna province in Italy. Here's an example of a crystal from Agrigento province in Sicily. And finally, here's an example of a crystal from Caltanissetta province in Sicily.
Sulfur's importance to civilization. The main use of sulfur is in production of its compounds, such as sulfuric acid, sodium sulfide, and hydrogen sulfide. Other important uses of sulfur are in photographic film, in the production of drugs, explosives, and automobile batteries. Sulfur is also used in the production of fertilizers, insecticides, and the vulcanization of rubber. More than 50% of the sulfuric acid produced each year is used to make fertilizers.
This concludes our elemental sulfur video project. Thank you for watching.